everyone, and welcome back. I'm your host, Luciana Cordero, and today I'll be talking to Ismael Alvarez, who's going to talk to us a little bit about his journey and his fighting career, as well as what we can expect for the Battle of Tampa Bay. Hi, Ismael. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm doing good.
I'm good, thank you. So I wanted to get started by talking a little bit about your journey as a fighter. So when did you start competing, and how did you get into the sport?
I just got into the sport. I haven't really been in it as long as many people are. I basically got into the sport because, well, I watch it on TV all the time: UFC, boxing, PFL, all them sports. And one of my teachers here at my school, he does jujitsu and MMA, and he invited me to go to his jujitsu class and try out some kickboxing, and just fell in love with the sport and just continued on from there, and liked it ever since.
Yeah, and what made you fall in love with the sport? What is it from fighting that you like?
Well, the punches, and like the new stuff you can learn, techniques, new ways to like submissions, new ways to how to throw a punch, kicking, just the trades and the combinations you do is just, I like it. It's just very, sometimes very like subtle to me, amusing to me.
What I also wanted to know is, so all of these techniques and different skills that you've learned, how would you say that they have helped you improve your fighting?
Well, it's showing me like a better way on how to like throw a punch more easy, like not more easier, but more where I don't got to use as much energy, force, or just like for I can gas myself out just to make me fight better than how I used to fight. Because when I first started, I didn't really know. I knew somewhat how to fight, but I didn't really know how to fight. And when he taught me, it showed me just a different way of new perspective of fighting that just made me like it even more.
And what would you say is this new perspective of fighting that you've gained?
Just on how to interact with an opponent, like find new openings, breaking down your opponent to where you can make your own shots, make your own just you making your own way to open up opportunities for you to land a punch. More of like a strategy to it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like physical training that goes into the sport, but also you need to be prepared psychologically um, to make sure that you're like the best version of yourself when you're out there. So how has this been for you?
Um, it's not really like making me nervous, and I'm more of excited. I'm really excited on competing. It's just something that I've never thought I could do, but it's actually happening. So I'm more of excited than nervous. I really not try to get all that pressure to me, so I can just focus on my training and on me just being the best person and like the best fighter I could be in May.
Would you say that you feel like you kind of have something to prove when you're fighting?
Yes, I want to prove that I got what it takes to be a fighter. I know I just want to prove to show everyone that I can do it, and just don't want to do no self doubt on myself that I know I could do it. So I don't want to prove myself wrong at all.
Yeah, what would you say is one of the best advice someone's giving you um, as you've gotten into fighting?
Just everything takes time. Don't try to rush everything that you can't really do. Just if you have the opportunity to do it, do it. Take chances. Without chance and failure, there's no you get success if you don't take that chance. If you do take that chance, sorry. If you don't, then how you know you will succeed in it. So I just take that.
And what are some things that you do to get back up when you get like knocked down?
Just really I like getting punched. I don't know why. It's something that I enjoy. So when you get punched, it's just that knowing that somebody's better than you, it just should push you even more to get even more better than them. It should be more of a fuel, just to fuel you that, oh, he's better than me. Great. You can learn how to just you can learn how to what's it called, improve your skills, improve your defense, improve your striking, timing, technique. It's just something that should just fuel you instead of just taking it as a loss or like as, oh man, I got knocked down, I'm gonna lose this. More of like, oh great, I got knocked down. Let's just keep on going.
Yeah, and Do you have anyone like to support you when you're dealing with all the different aspects of fighting and martial arts?
Yeah, I got my coach, my mom, my dad, my brothers, my friends, even my grandparents. So even though they be double thinking of what I do, mainly my grandparents and my mom, they be thinking why I like doing this, why I like getting punched in the face, why I like getting punched. Just something that enjoys that it comes with the sport as well. So it's just something that just comes with the sport.
Yeah, and would you say that having this community of support behind you helps you be a better fighter?
Yeah, knowing that I got support behind me just makes me want to drive even more forward to be more of a better fighter, complete fighter. You know, just knowing that I have people behind me supporting me, it just helps me 10 times even more better. Because knowing that people have like believe in me to become a good fighter and I have no doubt in me, it just makes me even more excited and more just to keep on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, great. And do you have any mentors or people that you look up to?
I do got my coach and my grandpa. Um, my coach, he's showing me he's done like karate and jujitsu. Him showing me just new ways of how to fight and how to like just continue on what I'm doing just shocks me and just makes me want to learn even more. And my grandpa's just a hardworking person, and I just want to continue on what he's been teaching me for since I was young.
Yeah, and what would you say that he's been teaching you?
Just on how to be just you. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Just if you like something, continue it on. Don't listen to nobody. If you're good at something, continue it. At the end of the day, it's your life, and just do what you do what you do best mainly, and just like it and enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy something that you do, then how are you gonna succeed in it?
Yeah, that's great advice. And also coming along, enjoying it, what would you say is the style of fighting or the martial art that you enjoy the most?
I like brawling it out. That's kickboxing, boxing in general, where you and your opponent are facing each other, trading blows to see which one can withstand the most and which one can just take it the most.
So, how would you describe your fighting?
More of a just stand in your face and just stay there and trade blows with you. Will not try to back down at all.
Yeah.
I'm tough. I'm a really tough opponent.
Yeah, so now we have the Battle of Tampa Bay coming up, and there's a lot of preparation that needs to come into place. So, how have you been preparing to fight?
I've been preparing to fight on just staying calm, composed. Don't rush anything that I shouldn't rush, because if I do, it will lead me to being open and getting hit, up to me potentially getting knocked down, which is something no fighter wants. Just get everything like training on how to open up your opponent, breaking them down to where you can land the precise shots you want to land, for you can get the victory. So that's what I'm hoping to do in Battle of the Bay.
Yeah, so also, what expectations would you say that you have for Battle of Tampa Bay?
Well, obviously, I want to win. That's every fighter's, intention to win. But win or lose situation, I'm there just to show that I'm in love with the sport. I got something to prove, and just overall have fun there. Go to war with my opponent, no bad blood or anything, but just to go to war there, have fun. You know, just to prove that I got something. Win or lose situation, I'm happy with both.
Yeah, and you've talked to me about how you are really passionate about making sure that people know who you are. So, who would you say that you are?
Well, I'm Ismael Alvarez. I'm the person that's just an exciting fighter. I want people to know me as an exciting fighter. So if when I get bigger and have my name grown, that they know when they see my fight, it's gonna be an absolute just brawling out, just showing a straight hands and just craftsmanship of the sport.
Yeah, so along with that, what would you say that we can expect as the audience to see from you and from all your teammates as well during the Battle of Tampa Bay?
Well, my team, you're gonna see an absolute brawl from all of us. All of us got our own way of fighting. Some of us like to duke it out, brawl. Some of us fight strategic. Just know from my team it's not. You're gonna see a really good fight from all of us. We're all gonna put on, show who we are and what our team is.
And what would you say would be the next step after this competition?
Just training, getting more fights. Just slowly build our amateur careers up to where we can try, hopefully make it pro. But just more of putting on good fights, getting more fights, and just making our name in gym bigger.
Yeah, and it's very exciting, as you've mentioned. It's also very demanding. What are the emotions like when you're getting ready to compete, and also like when you're standing there in front of your opponent? What does that feel like?
I don't know. I still haven't faced my opponent yet. When it does, I just hope I'm more of excited than nervous. Really, I'm just excited to see on how we both fight it out and how the fight ends. I'm just excited overall. A lot of people ask me if I was nervous or excited. The nervous is not even there. I'm just more of nervous of me just being prepared, getting myself mentally ready, but really excited to fight. I'm really excited to see my opponent. I'm really excited just to be there in general to get this opportunity to fight in the Battle of the Base.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, like you're relatively new to the sport, but so far, what would you say that's the biggest lesson that this sport has taught you?
Just a lot of discipline and just push through mental barriers. When you're training, you're constantly just working your body straight. You feel like your hands are gonna fall off your shoulders just to push through it. At the end of the day, it's gonna improve you as a person, physically and mentally.
Yeah, sounds great. So, just to close up, I wanted to ask you, what's a piece of advice that you would give to anyone who's trying to get into fighting?
Just take that chance. I took a chance on trying out this and kickboxing jiu-jitsu, and I fell in love with it. If you don't take no chance, how you know you will be good at something and succeed in it? And if you do have failure in it, failure or steps to success, that's the most I got. Because that's what's happening to me. I've always in sparring, I have failed, I've gotten beat up, but I've taken it as just steps to success, which made me even more of a better fighter than I used to be.
Would you say it's better to never lose sight of the bigger picture?
Yeah, never lose sight of it. Even though there's losses, those losses are just puzzles to your big picture.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much
Thank you.
for talking to me today. I just wanted to ask you if there's anything that you would like to tell our viewers or tell them like to expect or invite them to see you fight.
Well, I'm inviting you out to Battles of the Bay in St. Pete, May 10th. You should be expected to see a war between me and my opponents going against, or me and my teammates going against our opponents. Just expect an all-out brawl from us.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.